What's the cost of a smile? Have you ever stopped to consider the cost of a smile? When's the last time you gave one? When's the last time you received one? Some of us hoard them and only let them out when they deserve to be. Others plaster them on their faces permanently to hide the hurts that we dare not see. Some poke out tentatively, almost saying, "Will you come out and play with me?" Smiles are meant to be given away freely, to shine a light for all to see, to stir up hope, happiness, and maybe a little glee. But we have to wear these masks. What's the point? No one sees them anyways. I feel too irritated to give one away. I hear you. But a smile is not just a show of teeth, an upward curl of the mouth. A smile holds a piece of your heart. Warm intentions, the crinkle in the eye, the joy that bounces cheek to cheek, the energy and connection that brings us together. The holiday seasons bring to light the value of these little gestures. For some, it's an opportunity. For others, it's just an extra bother. With added pressure to create the show, to spend a little more, to always be on the go. Baking, cooking, gift wrapping, our to-do list have quadrupled, all in the span of a month, all to get to this special day. To inflate the joy, the anticipation builds, we plan, we prep, and like a balloon on the brink of explosion, we are blown to our capacity and then let go and spin all over the room in a great big heap, deflating. I think of this holiday less about the day and more about who we are on the way to that day. I had a conversation with a friend not too long ago. He was incredulous and irritated about how he was treated in a deli line. The girl who served him was rude and curt, her manners left somewhere in the lunchroom. He had finally had enough and shot back to reflect her manner and stormed off. I asked, "Do you think you could have done better?"
Me? What do you mean? What did I do?
Do you think it was helpful, those things you said?
She was being rude to me. I was in a fine mood. I did nothing to her.
No, I agree. But did you leave her better?
Why should I? I just wanted to go and get my deli meat. I wasn't rude to her. It's her job to be courteous when she's serving the public. It's her job.
What if there was a way to know she was struggling in some way? Maybe she's not going to make rent this month. Maybe someone important to her just passed away or is really sick. Maybe she's tired of serving meat. Maybe her little one is homesick. There's nowhere she'd rather be than home, but she's left her with a babysitter that maybe she's not too fond of. But because her bills push her out to work, she has to. Have you ever had that day that you just can't rise up to the occasion? Everything just feels kind of too heavy. You feel attacked at all sides, demands, and you can't seem to find your way out. Do you deserve to be treated that way? I said to my friend. No, of course not. Does it excuse the behavior? Not ever. But pointing out the ugly parts of her will never help, or him, whoever you're dealing with. They already know. You're just confirming and validating the spiral that's already going inside within them. But why should I? Why should you care? Why not? Why keep all that good inside you? Why keep it all to yourself? If we know better, our job is to spread more joy, not pain. There's already so much of that around. It's in all the simple gestures that don't cost you anything to do that can make such a difference. A candle, for example, loses nothing by lighting another candle. Think of how much brighter our day can be when we see the light in another, the light that they might not see. Their light can be dim or put right out. What difference could you make if you gave some of your blessings away, some of your light? Something falls down, bend down to pick it up. Don't hesitate. See someone at the grocery line in a store, let them go ahead. Open the door. Please, no after you. That's not my job. It doesn't have to be your job. It's part of living in a society, no? Don't wait to be given that task. Look at how you can leave wherever you go, whoever you meet, a little better than they were before, a little better than it was before you got there. A compliment can go a long way. We all just want to feel appreciated, feel seen. Someone being rude or in a huff, maybe try, man, it sounds like you've had a long day. Has it been busy? Not feeling well? And maybe some people feel like that's prying or getting too personal. But I've tried this experiment for years, and what I have found is that people soften. That rigid layer that they put up to keep strong, it just softens. And they start to sometimes open up. And even if they don't tell you what's going on, they appreciate that you took the time to see them more as just a transaction. Just getting through the line. When people are spinning out inside their minds, they're taking it out on you, but it's not about you. It's nothing that you did. It's just you happen to be there at their worst. They're struggling inside with an enemy they can't block or walk away from. We are all trying to do our best to put on our brave face, to stay strong, to do what we need to do, to continue and carry on in lives that are really so much out of our control. Some of us don't know that we have that choice. Some of us are still just reacting to whatever is happening around us, and we're not sure how, we don't have the awareness to see what's going on, to be able to stop it. Should they do better? Sure, but why not start with you? What's the most generous assumption you can make? Maybe they are really trying, but it seems like no matter what move they make, it's just never right. How frustrating. Have you ever felt that way? We go through these moments, we feel so alone and are at the mercy of our most primitive automatic thoughts, chattering at us that we are just not enough. What if your patience and ability to see past that behavior was a lifeline? What if your interaction was the difference between believing there's enough good to keep going? They know they're falling short. They know they're acting out. They are battling that belief that they can do better, that they can be better. It doesn't cost you even a dime to put your ego aside just a little bit and lead with compassion and maybe a fraction of your time. Give away what you can. A smile, some grace, a smidgen of patience can go a long way. When we feel good, we do good. Can you see the light in another? How can you help bring it out? Will you invest next time you're faced with a rude encounter? Invest in your fellow human before you expect something from them, before you should all over them. How can you show up and see the best in them? That's the power of a ripple effect. Give away your smiles, give away your best. It will compound in ways that you can't imagine. Try it. Can you imagine if you're having a bad day and someone sees the best in you? What would that feel like? How would you interact moving forward? I know when I've been in that position and someone takes a moment just to talk to me, I feel a little more seen. It doesn't solve anything that's going on, but it interrupts the story that's nagging in my head, that's consuming all my thoughts and making the worst of me come out. We're all at different stages of our learning, and sometimes we need someone to see the best in us. A smile costs you nothing. Neither does some patience. Let's see how far we can stretch that and make it grow.
Thank you so much for watching. Let's share some compassion. I'd love to hear ways that people have connected with you when you're having a bad day. What's an idea that you use to connect with someone when you see that they're clearly having a bad day? Is it in a grocery line? Do you try and make them smile? Maybe share a laugh? I'd love to know. Thanks again. Watch my next videos there. You can just click them above. Like and subscribe for more. This will be my last video for the year. Thank you so much for your watches and your likes and your comments. It means the world to me. All the best for Christmas and whatever holiday you celebrate, and we will see you in the new year. Happy 2022. Thank you.